Hello, amazing souls. Welcome back to another episode on my channel Cosmic Contracts with Princess Starlight. So, today I connected with Lady Nada. She's the member of the Karmic Board. And let's read her message first, and then I'll add 2-3 points of what I understood from this letter that I wrote. As you connect to the karmic board for your answers to lesson, all you will receive is guidance, for the answer lies within you. In order to receive guidance, you need to unlock your heart space. You need to vibrate high and rise up to have clear guidance. For your heart is your receiving box. As you clear this box from love opposing feelings like jealousy, sadness, I don't deserve this so and so, I cannot do it, shame, guilt, hatred, self loathing, loser me attitude, I am not good enough. Instead, fill yourself day and night with good thoughts and emotions that nurtures your soul. The more one practices that, the more their receiving box or heart space opens. For long, the low vibrating thoughts and emotions have been storing in your vessel, especially the womb area, creating false limiting beliefs about you. The longer they stay in you, they start to boil inside of you. And then, like the steam rises, evaporating the water in the pot. This rising steam rises up to your heart, throat, and above chakras, blocking you with confusion, no sense of what's right and wrong, distorting your connection to the above realms. The karmic board has its eye over each soul. Even a mere deep down intention to do the right thing is known by the board. If you are now on the path where you wish to improve your accounts in any way, that is the correct course as per the karmic or cosmic laws, then you can be rest assured your intention is recorded. Accordingly, assistance will be sent, but only you can take the action. The easiest way to start is by following the 3 monkeys that was introduced by light worker Mahatma Gandhi. He was an Indian lawyer, a humanitarian, and a politician of service to mankind. The 3 monkeys represent as follows: do not listen bad, do not see bad, do not say or speak bad. Interpret these statements according to you and use them on a daily basis, and see the change you invite in your life. Stay far away from gossiping, judging energies, as the first person you gossip and judge through such activities is your own self. Work on your inner world, and this will automatically affect others around you in the outer world or outer existence. Namaste, Lady Nada, member to the Karmic Board. Now, few points that heart is definitely your receiver, but womb space is where you receive your intuition, your life force, your creativity. But heart is the space from where you get your guidance. Intuition will help you with the inner guidance, so for that womb area, and the heart is for receiving the outer guidance. All right. And what happens is, when they say the signal, it needs to be cleared, so the more you invite joy, happiness into your life, even if things are not going right, if you are in a situation where you feel stuck, stagnated, or being oppressed, suppressed, whatever it is, you have to keep feeding your mind and your heart that you're in a happy and joyous space. It's tough. It may seem silly of what I'm saying, but the idea is tricking your mind into believing that, so that you release only the energy of joy, happiness. That's the only key to unlock your potential. Joy and happiness. All right. So and this connection distortion, you can just understand it in this way, like you're calling somebody and there is voice disturbance on the other end. So can you hear them? Can you understand their message? So when you're in the lower vibrations, the message gets distorted. So even in the lower vibration, the connection is still there, but there it will be distorted, so you won't be able to capture the correct message that is for your soul ascension or for your soul path. And then, yeah, so space opening, I told you, joy and happiness is the key. Then yes, so it's when it says that it starts to boil inside of you. So I feel that this is my interpretation again. When things like, when you're going through a karmic pattern, what happens is you're changing place, you're changing situations, you change, like the best example, you change relationships, like you get out of one, there is breakup, then you find somebody else, you get back, but the same pattern keeps coming back, right? And then you're like with the same guy again, or with the same partner girl again, I'm having the same issue. Like in my case, always I found partners either extremely emotionally attached or emotionally detached. So for me, it was that I wasn't finding balance within myself, in my emotions, and that's why every time I found such people around me emotionally, either they are too emotional or they are completely, they are detached from their emotions. So every time it keeps surfing up, right? You feel like when like the anger comes, and again when it keeps coming back to you in cycle, it like something just surfs up from inside you. You feel like, so like a bubble, it's like a rising bubble, right? So it boils inside of you and it comes to the surface every time, and every time it comes back, it is huge. It's more powerful and intense than the previous one. And then it's evaporating the water in the pot, so all your emotions and thoughts, as I keep saying, that they get stored. The main area, it's definitely getting stored in other energy centers, but the main is your womb. And irrespective of your gender, everybody has a womb energy center, and it's getting stored there. So when it evaporates, like a steam, when it rises up, because the longer it stays, it starts to stagnate. When something is stagnating, right, it will start releasing this bad odor. So it now, this like a steam, it's rising up, decomposing, and when it's decomposing inside of you, the steam, the air is rising, and it's getting, settled in the above areas of your energy center, and it's in your vessel, it's getting stagnated and getting stuck and becoming this starry kind of a substance. So that is what is happening, and then it's obviously going to, when it's rising up, it's going to distort everything. And all these, if they stay longer, one is it's rising up, and the second is it's creating a belief system. It's like a program that gets stored in your root chakra, and then it's creating a foundation for your belief system there in your root chakra. And then the other point was what's right and wrong, distorting your connection. So your connection I explained with the telephone call thing. And anything else? Yes, so the three so you can so yeah, you will receive assistance. So your intention, no matter how bad you are in your outer world, this is especially for people who know they have done the so-called sins. Firstly, there is nothing like sin. All right, it's just a creation on this planet. There is nothing like sin, it's just an experience. So no matter how horrible things you have done, but there are times we have to go deep, deep, deep within the layer of emotions to see what we actually hold on to. There are so many people who murder, yet deep down they have compassion. So remember, karmic board does not look at the top layer. It does not look at the tip of the iceberg. It goes deep, deep, very deep down to the last layer to see what your actual intention was. So what your intention is, it is automatically getting recorded and recognized by the board. And if you have an intention to now change yourself in any way, you want to move forward with your plan, you can ask for assistance, and you can be assured that you will get help from your guides. Or if you just directly let the karmic board know that this is the situation you're facing in your karmic lessons, and you want to now be done with this, then you will receive assistance, but you need to take the action. You can have all the best plans, decisions, but action has to be taken from your end. Okay, so these were I think I covered the points that I wanted to talk about. And now, usually, because I am a channel that gets intuitive messages from the karmic board, but at the same time I'm a healing channel, right? I'm the vessel, and through me I work to heal you with the nurturing energies that I hold within. And every session is obviously different for me, so very interesting things just do not come up for the person who's taking a session, a healing session or a soul map making session from me. But at the same time, it helps me to discover more about myself. So it is always a two-way street in my sessions. All right, now with that, quickly, today's message, let's pick a card, and let's do two cards today. Okay, yesterday I did three, I know that, but let's do two cards today quickly. The first is, let's read today one from the Atlantis Card Deck. Alright, so in Atlantis, those who know they are priest and priestess, or they had a life, it's not necessarily you're a priest or priestess, but you feel a connection to Atlantis. That is important here. So for that, if you feel called to this card, then this is the reading for you. Let's pick a card. I usually pick one card. Okay, yes, see, it's 12 chakras. In golden Atlantis, every person had 12 chakras and 12 strands of active DNA. When the frequency of Atlantis declined, 5 chakras closed down. Following this, 10 of the strands of DNA, which contained people's evolved psychic and spiritual powers, became dormant and are currently known as junk DNA. I keep talking about this as well, that junk DNA is nothing but the memory of your spiritual, your psychic powers and your past lives that is stored in your DNA. So this is not junk. This is something it's like a record of your past lives, and it's all, that's why we say it's all within you. we are now called on to reactivate the chakras and our full DNA potential. So I even uh, do meditations. If somebody wants to connect, I can do one-on-one meditation, and we can help you. I can help you connect all your chakras to above and below and reactivate. So when I'm saying reactivate, it's not like complete 100% reactivation, but how you can begin to reactivate what's stored within you. All right, so the potential is, you are reminded that you have enormous untapped spiritual and psychic powers. Yes, that's true. Because I keep getting messages back, and they say that, something like just released from them. By relaxing deeply, you can start to activate your cellular knowledge and bring back the wisdom you held in Atlantis. Your guidance is to access this potential, find time and space to become quiet and still, so that you can remember who you truly are. Relax and tune in to your potential. So I think this is very self-explanatory and clear to everybody. That's why I keep saying there are thousands and thousands of meditations. Like today, there are people who give you, there are videos where they'll tell you how to open up your chakras. Very good meditations, good guidance and everything. But before jumping into anything, I'll tell you the story. So I had this person as, I won't take her as a client, but she's from my known circle, and she came to me for guidance. And she was like, I'm doing this, I'm doing the sadhana, I'm doing the mantras, I'm so many things she was doing, because it's all inside. So I'm working, doing this and that. And I'm like, okay, and I'm listening to her, all right. So I'm like, okay, so what is working for you? And she has no answer. And then the the important point is, she kept getting knowledge from the outer world of how you activate and do these and try to bring in the positive energy so that you can get a better life and everything, but she doesn't know what her soul wishes or desires or what her soul plan is. So that is very important. First, find out where are you standing currently, what you desire, what is the plan. You need to find out the plan first. And how do you do that? It's very simple. Just sit with yourself and just observe what you have right now. Where do you want to be? What makes you happy? There's so many things that you can, you know, bring in, make a map. So I asked her, please sit down, let me do this for you. And then when I started creating, and she's like, yeah, I know this, but I don't have the resources. So I'm like, okay, you don't have the resources, this affects you, you keep collecting guilt inside of you, but it's not helping you, right? So you're just storing in more guilt day by day. You already have a plan, and she's quite aware of the plan. Like, yeah, I wish to do this, but on this, in the society, we don't have that kind of resources. So what can I do about it? And I said, maybe you're the one to start something like that. And then with that soul plan that I drew for her, and then I told her, this is where these are the energy centers where you need to work with first. And then she started to adapt whatever she needed from the information she collected from the outer world. So first, know what you want. Every soul is unique, every soul has their own blueprint, and every soul needs a certain healing. So healing is specific to your soul journey. And therefore, before starting anything, it's very important to find out what is going to work for you and what is not going to work for you. You cannot keep pushing yourselves to do thousand things. You're here to do one thing. You need one thing, one path. So there is one path for you that can help you to heal. All right. I think I'm sorry I took enough time, but I only see like the awakening clients, especially, right? They are awakened, they know they have to do things, but they are here and there. But you need to come back, you need to align first to the path that is aligned to your soul path. You need to come back to that path first, that path, that road where you are supposed to walk. And let's take all right, let's take animal card today, and let's see what is the message from the animal kingdom. So the animal spirit kingdom, we will look into that today. And for this, whoever is drawn to the animal spirit card reading, I will take 2 cards, and in that also you can choose the animals that come. I'll put in the box, so you can choose, or if you want both or all the 3 cards, it's up to you. So the first one I have is hedgehog. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy, Archangel Gabriel. And then dolphin. All right, now whoever feels connected to Atlantis, Lemuria, Sirius, so many other things, but these are the 3 main because I feel like, not just feel, I know that I have been there working as the high priestess, and then working with the energy centers and helping souls heal. So I truly, when I started on my path, I was called to do dolphin meditations, and I truly got a lot of guidance from those dolphin frequencies meditations. So dolphin is saying, live joyfully in the present moment. Archangel Joles. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. But see, in both cards, joy is there. And the message from the karmic board also said the same thing, to invite joy. That's very important. It's like the key to expand your heart consciousness and bring in the guidance from above. I hope this message helped you. Bye bye. Take care.